What is the obsession with good luck? And is there such a thing? Or is it divine interference?
The obsession isn't with good luck per se, although that's how you would perceive it, that's how you express it, that's your lingo that you use. But it is not the act of good luck that you are all seeking, it's the act of miraculous events falling into place, creating a life that you can only, in your imagination, feel like you can live, that you can acquire, that you can manifest. It's the feeling of everything falling into place perfectly, bringing forth that exuberant feeling of joy and exhilaration, that feeling of excitement. It's the feeling that everything that you need is right there before you, aligning for you perfectly, presenting to you opportunities that seem like they are just perchance or good luck. But they're not. They are you bringing these experiences into fruition through your conscious self, whether you are aware of it or not. There's this idea that in order to create from a conscious level, you need to be aware of it, but you don't. Creating from a conscious level simply means that you are in tune with the world around you, that you are in tune with the people around you, that you are in tune with your entire being, that you are in tune with Source, that you are in tune with all of creation, that you are in tune with your natural state of being, that you are in tune with nature. When you are in tune in such a way, this is where luck transpires. This is where creation occurs, bringing to you that which you need at that particular moment for a particular reason or many. So the obsession isn't about the luck, it is about the feeling that comes with the idea of luck, which is happiness.
Success. And it brings me to my next question would be, in your perspective, what are some tools we can use to maintain that frequency, to stay in that place where we always get the green lights and our perfect sandwiches made for us at the coffee store and everything just works out great? What are some ways that we can maintain that connectivity?
To be in a place of love, to be in a state of love, to be in a state of service to yourself and others, to be in a state of inspired living, to be in a state of compassion, to be in a state of sensitivity, of awareness, of discernment, to be in a state of knowingness that this experience is not just a personal experience. That is a collective experience, far greater than your imagination could even imagine at this point, which is changing. To be in tune with your intuition, that which leads you in the right direction. To understand that all people everywhere are living their life through their own perspective, through their own vantage point, and that they have the right to do so, as do you. When you truly grasp this idea, the need to judge yourself or others simply disintegrates. There's no need for it. It doesn't matter why or how or when someone is doing or not doing something, or acting in a way that you feel is right or wrong, because you will understand that it's not up to you to determine that, nor is it up to them to determine how you act, or why, or when, or how, or for what reasons. You are just being you, being true to yourself, being authentic, being natural. Not trying so hard to be somebody that you're not. There is enough of those people all around you. Why would you want to be them? Be you. Be love. This is who you are. All the rest is part of the human construct. It's part of the illusion. It's part of the ego self. As you move into your state of authenticity, you naturally relinquish the need to live your life based on ego-based beliefs. That you need to be better, that you need to be first, that you need to be right, that somebody else is wrong. And oftentimes, sometimes your ego actually does this against you. Creates doubts, creates fears, creates inhibitions, creates restrictions, creates restraints. As you begin to live from your pure state of who you really are, as you begin to understand who you are, the true you, not that which has been created through the wants and needs of those around you, but you, who you are, you will slowly, sometimes very, very quickly, relinquish the need to allow the ego to drive your vessel. And this is where many of you come from. We're not necessarily talking about you in the room. We are talking about the human collective, the human family, the human group, the collective consciousness. Many of you allow the ego to drive your vessel, to move you down your desired paths. And when you do this, you close the doors to opportunity. So as you interact and express yourself in the world around you, as you experience the expression of others, understand the difference between your ego self and your soul self. Your ego self being all of that that falls under the umbrella of negativity, of fear. The soul self, obviously, being that which resides from the place of love, all of the happy feeling thoughts. Kindness, sincerity, generosity, service, understanding, peace, tranquility. This is the place you want to be. This is the place you want to come from in all of your expression. And when you don't, as you won't all the time, refrain from judging yourself from slipping up, for messing up, as you would say. And allow that to be just another being that expressed itself, that happened. And move forward with the understanding that it was another way for you to move forward in a more suited direction that you would like best. As you begin to move away from your ego self and more into your soul self. Again, these are not difficult concepts, and all of you understand them well. It's a matter of practicing them, being diligent in your practice, in your spiritual practice. Life is a spiritual practice, not just 1 hour a day or 1 hour a week or 1 hour a month. On a moment to moment to moment basis, you have the ability to practice your spiritual practice. It's an ongoing thing, not just specific to a certain time of day. Does this help?